Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, where you can see that we try to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark with no success. We continued pushing even lower, and here on the 4-hour chart you can also see that we have lost the 20-day MA, which was acting as support. We continued pushing even lower, where we have lost this trend line that I have over here in yellow, and after losing that trend line, whatever I'm expecting next is a bit of a movement to the lower side in a move that could take us back to our next key area of support at around the $0.5 mark before we continue pushing even lower to fully maximize this red target area, and then from there we can expect another bounce to the upside here on the Fantom chart. And before I get further into the technical analysis, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and also allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening before I give you my next target areas here on the Fantom chart, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.16 mark, we pushed a little bit higher, making the high at around the $0.26 mark in what I'm terming is that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the formation of that wave 1, we saw a corrective structure, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that wave 2 before we started another bounce to the upside in what I'm terming as the formation of that wave 3, making its peak at around the $0.35 mark. Then we saw a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, then continued pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5, which has now given us a high at around the $0.6565 mark. And after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upside, I believe Fantom has now completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2 before we can expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and sketching out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and that target area lies between the $0.4689 mark and the $0.3531 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that retracement to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 to do. And because the second wave is a corrective wave, I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that wave 2, and in that movement to the lower side you can see that we have lost this trend line, which is right here, and after losing it, my next target area here on the Fantom chart is at around the $0.5 mark, which is our next key area of support. So there are chances that in case Fantom continues to cool off, continue pushing lower, there are chances of getting back to the key area of support at around the $0.5 mark, and this is a key decision point because we can either find support and start another bounce to the upside in what could be the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, which we expect after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2. But in case we lose that key area of support, then I'll be expecting to see a retest of that key area of support, and once the retest is in, then we can continue pushing even lower to fully maximize this red target area in the formation of that wave 2, and then from there we can expect a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And I believe once we see the formation of this wave 2, then this will be another perfect entry to catch Fantom, so that we can be able to ride that bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, allow me to first take a look at the indicators, where you can see that on the RSI we are trading at around the 38 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 here on the 4-hour RSI. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, fully supporting that movement to the lower side. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Here on the daily chart you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, where you can see that Fantom, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside before we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, which gave us a low at around the $0.16 mark. And whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 3, and that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios, having my target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.7395 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that wave 3 to the upside to do, and also expect to see a 5-wave structure having the wave 5 fully maximizing the formation of that wave 3, and that is because a wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, and because of that we also expect to see a 5-wave structure, and that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios and also on the short-term scenarios, and I'll be keeping you updated on any movements that plays out.